Welcome back from the break, and now we go straight to entertainment. We start with Nigerian superstar Tems weighing in on Buju Banton's criticism of Afrobeats. According to the Grammy winner, Afrobeats, like other genres, serves a particular purpose for its originators, who are Nigerians. Tems pointed out that Afrobeats is a pop music created to offer its listeners a good time, like most pop music from other parts of the world.
And Davido was on hand to entertain Ethiopians as they celebrated the start of the year 2017 rather. The Grammy nominee was in Ethiopia to perform in a sold-out show as the country entered the 2017, which is 7 years behind the global Gregorian calendar. The superstar performed several of his popular songs, including hits from record-breaking folk album Timeless. Interesting.
Yeah, very. Bolale Austin Peters, the notable figure in the Nigerian theatre scene, is set to introduce the Lagos International Theatre Festival this November. The Lagos International Theatre Festival, LITF, is set to debut this November, bringing together an impressive assembly of creative talents from around the world. Established by the iconic Bolale Austin Peters in partnership with Lagos State, the inaugural LITF aims to foster a vibrant community for thespians, promoting excellence and sustainability in the creative industry.
I think Nigerian women are actually doing well in the creative industry, if you ask me. American singer Beyonce who is known for being extremely private about her personal life and matters, has opened up about her effort to maintain a privacy in this digital age, stressing that no amount of money is worth a peace. During an interview, the resident singer touched on the challenges of maintaining privacy in a world where information is constantly accessible and often unreliable.
Well,
Interesting.
Well, definitely. I mean, we understand where she's coming from. I mean, you could just want to have a peaceful shopping in the mall, groceries, and somebody just, takes a picture and boom, you're trending, you've become. And so I totally understand, what she means. But funny enough and good for her also, she is being able to maintain, that private life balance away from the celebrity status. I
think she's one of the few celebrities that I've seen that have been very private about their lives. For example, Alicia Keys, they've been very very private about you don't see them put it on social media just like that. And
but on the contrary, there are people who are like the opposite. They want everything they do to be on the social media. And then, Demola, did you notice that when you were reading about Davido in Ethiopia, I'm sure a lot of people would be like, what's he saying 2017? Until you mentioned the 7 years behind Gregory.
So I've known this since, I think, for a long time. I think since like 10 years now or so. I just stumbled on a story like that 10 years and like, okay, I think we're in 2016 or I can't remember.
And they were still in like 19 something.
They were in 2000 and maybe 4 or so. And I was like, okay, what's happening? Only for me to now go and study about, okay, they don't actually use the Gregorian calendar, they have their own calendar. Because if you look at it, from the start of the world, Ethiopia has always, for them, they maintain everything that has to do with them from the onset. They never changed. They never changed, and I think that's a big one. But for Davido, I think it's also a big one for him to do that. And I think another one I want to talk about is that of Bolale Austin Peters.
You're proud of women, say it just.
I've said it before. Come on, please, cut me slack, please. Yes, I've said I'm proud of Nigerian women are doing well in the creative industry, most especially the likes of Bolale Austin Peters, Kenya Adetiba, Funke Akindele, Omoni Oboli. I think they're doing quite very well on the scene, on the movie scene. And if you look at it, it's just telling the stories that are very, very impactful in the society. For example, Bolale Austin Peters did the story of the Funmilayo Ransom Kuti.
Kuti.
It's one of the most historic movie that I've seen in Nigeria, she was able to tell that story that, you know, some persons just know that Funmilayo Kuti probably was one of the persons who drove the first car. We didn't even know. Some persons didn't even know that, you know, she was.
There were other things
there
about
were
her.
other things involved, like, you know, she was able to confront the Oba of those, I mean, you know, of those days. And I think that it's just a very reliable one to make sure that, you know, women are really, really doing well in the entertainment industry. We'll go to sport now. Abuja is gradually becoming the hub for combat sports in Nigeria. And one of the traditional northern sports, Dambi Wrestling, will take the center stage this weekend at the capital city. The Dambi Wrestling Championship promises to be an exciting event as 10 Dambi wrestlers compete for titles.
Now, Polish athlete Matthews is ready to fight in Nigeria. The championship will feature top wrestlers who are vying for honors in lightweight, middleweight, and heavyweight categories. This platform has actually turned what used to be leisure into a career for these warriors, and one of the accelerating things about Dambi events is that traditional music and cultural performances, you know, that keep the atmosphere tense and the wrestlers motivated.
This traditional form of wrestling, originating from the Hausa people of northern Nigeria, has gained immense popularity in recent years, with a growing fan base and increasing recognition globally, although it has yet to catch the attention of the International Olympic Committee. The final championship is scheduled to take place on Sunday, 15th September at the Velodrome, Abuja National Stadium.
You know,
Sport existed for thousands of years and it hasn't evolved. So why don't we have what the Asians have in terms of the one championship promoting their traditional martial arts, karate and judo and taekwondo? Why can't we have what the Americans evolved to become like modern day combat sport with the UFC?
Then what we are going to is that we want to take the sport up into like an international destination, whereby we have global following of the sport, global attainment. Like people need to watch it, understand it, know it, love it, like the characters, be the characters.
Yes, of course. I'm here to win. I'm here to win, and there's no other option. Because before I got here, I came to win. But after I'm here, like 4-7 days, I think, right now, I have to win even more. Because Nigerian people gave me so much love.
The 2024 Paralympic Games in Paris, France have come to a close, and Team Nigeria, comprising of 35 athletes, won 7 medals and also set world record along the way. Now, Team Nigeria's 35-man athletes contingent concluded its campaign at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games with a haul of 7 medals, finishing 40th in the overall medal table. The country's medal count includes 2 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze medals. The team's performance was led by Onyinyechi Mak and Folúṣadé Olúwafẹ́miayọ̀, who won gold in powerlifting events and also set world record. Now, other notable performances came from 18-year-old Miriam Eniola, who won Nigeria's first medal at the tournament, and Esther Nwogo, among others. Sports enthusiasts resident in Abuja commended their achievements, but also raised concerns about support for the team since Nigeria debuted at the Paralympic Games in 1992 in Barcelona. The country has won medals at every Paralympics tournament, amassing presently a total of 87 medals, comprising 42 gold, 21 silver, and 24 bronze medals. I'm proud of the Paralympians, in all honesty.
I think I'm also proud of them. You look at what they've been able to do. They were only allocated 3 billion. Am I correct?
Yeah, 3+.
All right. And I think that they've done well for Nigeria. They've done well for the country, irrespective of the challenges that they faced, compared to their counterparts who went for the Olympics. The Paralympics have always done as well.
I feel like they're not being celebrated as much victory,
of course,
you know, in comparison to what they have also done for the country.
Interesting. All right, that's our show for today. Join us next week as we bring you stories happening in politics, entertainment, and of course lifestyle. My name is Ademola Lawrence.
I am Jane Francis Mweze. Thank you for being on the show with us today.